something today? Nature. It's fall, beginning of autumn, and what better time to give it a try? Yoga in nature. So if you can, find a small spot with shade in your area and join me. Starting in the middle of our mats, feet shoulder width apart. Take a moment here to settle in. Notice your surroundings. Notice with your eyes. Notice with your ears. Notice with your sense of smell. There's something about being outside, sharing our space with nature. Noticing the beginnings of the trees dropping their leaves. I invite you to think about, what can you drop this season? What is not serving you? What can you let go to re-energize, recharge, and refresh for your next steps? Take a deep inhale up. And with an audible sigh, fold forward and let it go. Come up, embrace your inhale and grab on to joy. And fold over and let go, worry. Inhale, come up and embrace gratitude. Exhale, let it out. Let it go. Anxiety, judgment. Come up and inhale any positive thought of your choice. Bring it back through. Bring it close to your heart. And we have arrived. Standing with feet together this time. Inhale our arms up. Exhale, interlace your fingers and place them gently on your head. Palm tree. Inhale our arms out wide. Beautiful palm trees, maybe a little gentle sway. Exhale, interlace, down on your head. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down back on the top of your head. You can start to twist side to side, noticing the trees if you're outside. Not too windy today, but trees will bend and sway. We can bend and sway. Inhale our arms up and exhale, really side bend to your left. Rolling out your wrists as you do so. Those can be your branches, your leaves. And letting them move through your breaths. Inhale, back up straight. Exhale, sway the other side. Moving your arms gracefully. Inhale. As we exhale, we'll sit down into a chair position, giving strength to our roots, feeling grounded. Can you pick your tippy toes up? Make sure the weight is over your heels. Feeling that strength. Bringing the arms down. Back out in front of you and twisting over to the right. Inhaling back forward, twisting to the left, open up. Inhale forward, open, twist to the right. Inhale forward, open, twist. One more time on each side. Inhale, open. Inhale, open. Back to center, open up those legs. And we're going to take a wide-legged forward fold. hinging at our hips, folding down, letting it go. From this position, start to move your arms in any direction it feels good, rotating your shoulders one way, other. Letting your head hang. Bringing any moves, bending your legs, bending your knees, moving and swaying. Find a place of stillness. And then gently rolling back to where we came from. We'll meet at the top of the mat in a mountain pose. And we'll do a half sun salutation, inhaling our arms up. Exhaling down to the ground. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale to the sky. Grab a hold of that sunshine. Bring it down to your heart. Full sun salutation. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Bring your left foot back. Bring your right foot back into our first plank position of the day. Find your strength. Strong legs, strong core. Exhaling down. Knees, belly, chest. Arms are at your shoulders. Inhale, up. Baby cobra. Exhale down. Tuck the toes under. Back to plank, up into a downward dog. And pedal out your dog. Finding a nice gentle movement here. Gaze up at the top of your mat and walk up to the front. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back up. Hello, sunshine, and hands at heart center. One more sun salutation outside in nature with the songs of the birds right behind me. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring it on down. One foot back, then the other. Feel free to take a tabletop to child's pose or head on down to your belly. This time, if you'd like to try upward dog, resting on your toes, and then we'll meet in downward dog. Giving the dog a nice walk. Starting to feel the heat of the movements. Gaze up at the top of the mat and hop, jump, skip your way up to the top. Forward fold, find a nice sway. Back and forth. And let's roll up this time, making our head the last to look up. Shoulders going back down our body. Maybe even grab behind you with your hands. Give yourself a little micro back bend. Nice deep breath. Feel your feet, your toes. Everything is grounded into the earth. Strong mountain pose here. Step your left foot back into warrior two position. Our front knee will be bent right over our front ankle, shoulders back. Our left leg, our Left toes are pointing to the left edge of the mat. Our heels are in alignment, or our heel and our arch in alignment. Inhale our arms up. Strong warriors. Inhale. Exhale and straighten that front leg. As we do so, take your left arm under your right and give yourself a hug. As we exhale, inhale, bend that knee forward into strong warrior. Exhale, left arm under right, give yourself a hug. You deserve it. You deserve this self-care. Inhale as we go forward. Exhale to a hug. 2 more. Inhale forward. Exhale. Hug it out. And inhale forward. Exhale. Hug. Arms up over our head. Turn towards the front of your mat and let's spiral it down. Back into a plank position. All this hard work. You deserve to hug yourself every now and again. Down to the ground. Inhale up to baby cobra or up dog. Your choice. We'll meet in downward dog. Pedaling at your feet. And then walking, hopping, stepping up to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Let it go. And then inhale to rise up. Hands at heart center. This time stepping the right foot back into warrior 2. Front knee over front ankle. Aligning our heels or heel to arch. Inhaling our arms up. Exhale, straighten that front leg. And this time, take the right arm underneath and give yourself a hug. Inhaling to warrior. Exhaling, hugging yourself. Because why not? Inhale, strong warrior. Give yourself a hug. 2 more times like this. Inhale, strength. Exhale, just support. Inhale, and some support for yourself. Arms up, twist that body towards the front and let's spiral back down into a plank position. Heading on down, remember tabletop to child's pose, or take that vinyasa down to knees, chest, belly, inhale up, and downward dog. Gazing up at the top of the mat, walking into our forward fold, letting go of what does not serve you. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Left foot back into warrior 2. Find your strength. Gazing out the front end of your mat over your fingertips. Inhale, hinge forward as if you're reaching. And then gently drop that back arm onto your leg into peaceful warrior. Gaze can be up at the sky or down, rooted into the earth, our support system. Inhale, fold over your front leg. Forearm can be resting on that front leg. Top arm moves up right above your ear. Extended side angle pose. Straighten that front leg into triangle pose. Hand can be right inside your leg. Maybe you're going all the way to the mat. Top arm can be on your hip or up towards the sky. Bend that front leg, spiral down, and let's take another plank or tabletop to child's pose, your choice out here. Inhaling up into a slight back bend and exhaling to downward dog. Pedaling it out. And let's take that walk to the front of our mat. This time you might want to grab your elbows and give yourself a sway this way. A mini rest before we get back into strengthening our body, taking time to get those little mini reserves. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands at heart center, stepping the right foot back into warrior two. Aligning your knee to your front leg, knee over ankle. Inhaling those arms up. Gaze out past your front fingers. Find your strength. Inhale, reach forward, and then drop that back arm. Peaceful warrior. Inhale, drop your front forearm to your front knee. Top arm comes up straight or over your ear, extended side angle. Straighten that front leg and hinge down to triangle. Top arm can be right at your hip or up to the sky. You may be touching interior leg or your mat. Wherever your body is today, honor it. Bend that front leg, spiral on down. I promise this is the last one of the day. The last vinyasa. Head on down to knees, to chest, to belly. Inhale up and exhale to downward dog. This time we're going to walk our hands back to our feet to get to our mountain pose. Rolling up. Arms up and down. I'm going to step over to this side. The sun is creeping up over the trees, so I'm going to move my mat just a touch. I'd like you to stay at the back edge of your mat. We're going to do some strength training out in nature, using the tree as our inspiration. So I invite you to take your first tree pose and follow along with me. So we'll start with our right foot, and your tree pose might be a kickstand where you just lay your right foot right on your left and find your tree. You may take your tree up to your calf, find your tree, or you may take it all the way up to your thigh. And here's where we are going to use our reserves. I want you to fold forward any way you can, heading on down to the mat in this tree pose position. Keeping your leg in a tree pose. Excuse me, leaf. So mine is comfortable right on my calf. You may be comfortable up on your thigh. Not so much for me today. Finding that tree plank. Well, I guess the vinyasa I said was over, but the tree plank wasn't. And then let go and go right to your knees. into a child's pose. Challenging ourselves. Only way to make those positive changes. If everything was easy, we would not be able to grow. From here, we're going to walk our hands back up, back to the end of our mat, and we'll do the tree pose on the other side. Let's see where we're at. We'll kickstand it. Inhale our arms up. Maybe go on our calf. Tree pose on our thigh. Today I am very wobbly, and I'm okay with that. You need to be. And now the challenge. So I'm going to put my leg closer to a kickstand to start as I fold over. My toes are touching the mat right now. And then we're going to find our way to walk to a plank position, holding that leg in a tree pose of your choice. I now have it back on my ankle. Pretty cool. Brand new move for our bodies. Holding it for one more second more, and then back into child's pose. Heading down. From here, we're going to walk ourselves into a yogi squat. So get up on those toes and push yourself up into a squat position. And I like to move my legs back and forth to find my balance and to find my squat. So going back and forth, and then finding a place of stillness. Find your squat, find your strength, find your challenge. And then drop onto our bottoms. One more strength pose, but a reverse tabletop. So our feet will be on the mat, pressed down. Our hands will be behind us. And then we will press our bottoms up, gazing up to the sky. And then sitting back down onto our bottoms. Extend your left leg out and bring your right leg close in, foot touching your inner thigh. Inhaling our arms up. Forward and then dropping to the point that is comfortable for you to find that stretch. Maybe your head is touching your knee. Not today, Eileen. One day. It's okay. I'm feeling a great stretch in the back of my leg. It's not about how you look doing yoga, it's how you feel. So make sure you're feeling it in your body. Feel the stretch coming all the way from the glutes, all the way down your thigh. And as you inhale, exhale gently. And the exhale allows us to drop just a touch more. The longer we hold stretches, it actually is helpful to our bodies and the mobility of our movements. So when we have the time, it's great to be static and stay in a stretch just a little bit longer. One more breath in. Rise on up gently. Bring that leg in. Let's do a quick butterfly to shake it out. Notice if you see any butterflies right now. I don't see any yet. Bring those knees together. Extend that right leg out. Bring your left toes touching your right inner thigh. Standing up, sitting up straight. Inhaling our arms up. Falling wherever you fall. Letting your head hang. We're going to remain here for a good 5 breaths, staying mindful, feeling the stretch. There should not be any pain. You could put a micro bend in your knee. It's never painful. And your exhales, letting go a little bit more with each one. Sitting up tall, bringing that foot in, another little butterfly. And turning, finding an easy seat. We'll do one stretch. Give yourself a hug in any direction. And then take those arms up into eagle arms. Twist them, palms can be touching. You might be able to clasp onto your hands and raise your arms up to the sky. Fly like an eagle. Uncurl. Give yourself a hug in the opposite direction. And then twist your hands together into eagle arms, looking up. Look up. Look up. That's what my aunt used to say. Just look up. You'll find something that you need to find. If we're always looking down and inward and not taking risks, let go, unbind. We might not see everything that we need to see. So take a moment here, one more time. Hands can be on your legs, hands can be on your heart, to notice. Notice everything around you. And take a little inspiration from the trees who are dropping their leaves. What can you drop? What can you leave behind you? This season, go forward and find some joy, find some gratitude. Hands over heart. Let's take one deep breath in together. And I wish you a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time.